elevated. I'm chained up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevated,
I came over, I ain't sober, I'm still drunk, that's hangover. Might run it back when this page over. You the best thing I done slaved over. Gon' arch you back and been way over. It's overdue for that understressing. Over him, now you underdressing. Call me up and I come finessing. Like, ooh, we shot it, what it do, what it don't. Baby, you a queen, you can move how you want. You was rocking with me when I couldn't stay afloat. They ain't never saying nothing wavy to a boat. Like, eyes up, look at me, now I'm the captain. Brought the camera, time for action. Split the legs just like a fraction. Tuck the napkin, time for snacking. You a mother meal. Tell me that it's mine, baby, tell me that it's real. Hit it to the max, well, tell me how it feel. It's gonna be a minute, cause I'm in it for the thrill. Make her feel like heaven, she gon' put me in the wheel. And willingly, I wanna do anything she wanna do. I ain't even wanna boo, but this is what the karma do. It's hard to be apart from you, cause ooh, I
love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here, now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here, nah, you can't go back home.
I'm chained up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevated. I'm chained up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevated, you.
I'm not gonna be there for you, cause you were never there for me. Don't go ask me what you did wrong. Ignorance will never see. No, wasn't it for me? Why don't you just let it be? I gave you 1, 2, and 3 times, not wasting my good. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? I'm not gonna be there for you. No, can you hear me when I say I'm tired of being no one? Something used to blown away, yeah. Oh, what's in it for me? Why don't you just let it be, yeah? Cause I gave you 1, 2, and 3 times, not wasting my good. Why is you not on your knees? On your knees, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? What's in it for me? Oh, what's in it for me? What's in it? You only got 1 life to live, so don't waste them on these douchebags, these douchebags, these douchebags. Ooh, I gave you 1, 2, and 3 times, not wasting my good. Why's you not on your knees? What's in it for me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's in it for me?
Hello. Welcome back. Am I muted? Good. Hello. What's going on? Back at it again. Notice there's some lag. We gotta fix that. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is CoVa the Technician. That's all I gotta say before the live stream started. Oh man. Let me just see. Oh, is the music up? Okay. Boy, I tell you, if you knew what went on behind the scenes to get a stream started sometime, you'd appreciate the grind a little bit more. I tell you what. Anyway, I'm gonna bring that down a little bit. I'll bring it down. I'll bring the mic up. Anyway, I'm glad to be back at you guys again. Doing it again. Another live stream. Bring it up. Yep. Hopefully the lagging stopped. I see a lot of lagging going on. I gotta fix that right now. But anyway, I'm glad to be back at you guys with another live stream. And tonight we are going to be talking about the live streaming and how it's changing the game, right? So I would have had my other screen up, but for some reason webcam not working, right? So what inspired this live stream tonight is pretty much conversations I've had with other creators, and then talking to people on other panels, and pretty much the assumption that even with all the technology that's been brought to us and the uptick in people streaming from home, from web broadcasting to Zoom calls and everything else in between, that people, the notion is that you cannot grow your channel with live streaming. Live streaming is not the way to go to grow your presence on different platforms. And tonight, I'm going to go over some actual data points. Whether or not you agree that they're legit is up to you. I just present the data. I'm not going to, debate over it. And I'm going to present some information and data, and I'm going to show people that how much live streaming has changed the game this year and in 2020, and how people can position themselves, going forward to get more invested into live streaming and how beneficial it is, and ultimately like the difference between a person that live stream and a person that simply that just does upload, right? And there's no drawback between either one, and there's no wrong way to do it. It's just the way that you do it for you. And like I always say, for everything that you do, it just has to be a strategy. And we're going to talk about some of those strategies that people do, some of the strategies that I have talked about, and we're going to see how it works out. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. Got to put the track on. Now I'm noticing some lag. I am trying to figure out where this lag is coming from. I don't know, but hopefully we can get through the stream, doesn't crash, nothing else happens. Let's do it. So our first data point, right? Let me get my notes out because I got notes. Our first data point is Statista, right? So the website we have here is called Statista. Now, Statista is a website that I pulled up. They have data, information, whatever, right? And the data comes from a company called Verto. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this. Perfect. So we got CISO, and the data comes from a company called Virtual. So simply put, the most popular video streaming services in the United States as of September 2019. This isn't even going into 2020 and 2021. This is still 2019. As of 2019, the most popular streaming service was YouTube at 163.75 million. That's how many people were using the streaming services of YouTube as of 2019. All of these numbers doubled in 2020, and they're going to continue to double in 2021. So, leading U.S. video streaming services in 2019 by average monthly users. The most popular video streaming service in 2019 was YouTube with 163.75 million active users. Netflix ranked second with 46.55 MAU, followed by Hulu with just 26.5. So there's a huge drop off between Netflix and YouTube. So that's something that you gotta take into consideration, right? Let's get on. Here we go. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why I disconnected. In line. Okay, yes, that's OBS up. Social media generated content, daily active users. Some of social, okay, Instagram, phone off. Okay, so that's just one data point. And this is the statistics from Perks. One. Nope. We got some noise. Okay. Now, 37 plus live streaming statistics every marketer should keep in mind. Okay. So these numbers are coming from Streamlab. Alright, so these numbers are coming from Streamlab. Let's talk about it. 96% of people say they've watched an explainer video. I want to see streaming information. So 9.3 billion hours watched, which is now the biggest live streaming platform worldwide. This is as of July 2020, right? So as of 2020, Twitch is the biggest live streaming platform, right? Because they're solely a live streaming platform. That's the majority of their content. 79% say a brand's video has convinced them to buy. I want to stream. Okay. Eye-opening live streaming statistics for 2020. All right, streaming different stuff. Let's see the number. So 9.3 billion. Twitch is number one with live streaming platform worldwide. This comes from Stream Elements. Stream Elements is the software that people use to manage and do their streams, right? Although, okay, let's first say that Facebook gaming platform that actually experienced highest year-on-year growth between 2018 and 2019 at 210%. Although Twitch gets only a fraction of this number at 20%, it still wins the award for most streaming hours watched in the same period. Facebook experienced 2.5 billion active monthly users in Q4 of 2019. This is just Facebook. This is just live people using Facebook gaming live streaming on Facebook. YouTube live streaming statistics reveal 70% prefer it over other platforms in 2020. And this is why it's so important for YouTube. Even though Twitch is number one when it comes to live streaming, YouTube overall, the majority of people still prefer to watch live streaming content on YouTube. Twitch and Facebook may appear to be the most popular platforms for live streaming, but a survey revealed that when respondents were asked to choose their favorite video platform, 70% said YouTube. So although it perhaps hasn't achieved its full potential yet in terms of live streaming, we're interested in to see what's to come in the next few years. And the process of live streaming on YouTube is only going to get better. Right? It's gotten better. It's been upgrading every year, and it's only going to get better. And it's only going to get better. Okay? Aside from Twitch and Facebook, Mixer, well, okay, so Mixer's dead. By 2021, there are expected to be 383 SVOD. Live stream has the largest market share of live streaming platforms. According to Dance, the most popular streaming platform is currently live with 2,990 domains. So live stream is a platform I've never heard of, which in comparison only has 196 domains and a market share of 2.334%. The live streaming market will be over $70 billion. So the actual market for people live streaming on different platforms, no matter what it is $1 billion industry. And by the end of this year, probably going to be worth over 70, even more. The live streaming market is growing at a vast rate. Back in 2016, it was already worth over $30 billion. By 2021, it is expected to be worth over $70 billion, meaning it has grown by 133% since 2016. And by 2027, it is expected to reach $184.27 billion. Outcome: improvements to live streaming technology, such as artificial intelligence to improve quality, and blockchain technology are expected to play a big part. Also, the live video streaming statistics fell off. The live streaming industry has grown to 99% April 20. And we can keep going on this list. There's 35 points that I want to make. But one of the key things is right here. 47% of live streaming video viewers worldwide are watching more live videos compared to, and 63% of people aged 18 to 34 watch live streaming content regularly. So the thing is that a lot of people are regularly watching live streaming content, and this is outside of Netflix, YouTube Prime, Twitch VODs, YouTube videos, regular uploads. There's a plethora of people who are watching live streaming content on YouTube. So the market will always be there for people who want to grow their channel and grow a platform by live streaming. Outside of YouTube, within YouTube, it doesn't matter. The market's always going to be there. That's one thing people have to understand. The market will always be there to live stream content on YouTube. The streaming industry is estimated to reach $124 billion by 2025, $180 by 2027. Okay, breaking news for news people is up to 56% of the most watched live content. Most people that watch live breaking news is watching live breaking, not uploading. Okay. Live. Then we know we got the page for the sports, pay-per-view statistics and that in there. 6% of viewers will do an online search while watching a live stream. Research a product. We'll be researching something while they're listening to you talk in your live stream, which is why it's important to have some music. Shout out to Epidemic Sound. Which is why it's good to have some quality audio going into people's ears and through their speakers when they're hearing you. 43% of viewers say compelling content is the primary motivator for live online. If you have content worth sharing, a live video might be the way to present. The emotional engagement rate for live content is a whopping 25%, much higher than 17% for on-demand viewing. Popular streamers are already taking advantage, engaging their viewers much better than your average blogger. While we're on topic of popularity, have you thought about how live streaming has influenced the gaming world? Let me back that up again, okay? The benefit of live streaming over just regular vlogging and regular uploads is that you have that, what they said here, the emotional engagement. Engaging with me live, creating that emotional connection live, in real time. People comment into the chat room, you respond to the people. People like it when you respond and talk back to them in the chat room, read their comments, answer their questions. These are all live engagements that build that emotional connection. You can't build that emotional connection over upload because there is no live engagement involved outside of you commenting, responding to them. This is why so many people like interacting with the live stream because they like talking to them in real time. That human interaction. And it's especially important now with everyone on lockdown that some people don't have anyone else to talk to. So some people come to the live stream and they talk to the streamer. That's why live streaming is so important. You can't omit that. You can't overlook it. There's levels to why people like live streaming. Okay? That's 25. There are 3.8 million streamers broadcasting on Twitch in 2020. Twitch.tv is one of the biggest live streaming sites right now. It enjoys more than 15 million unique daily visitors. Quick shot satisfaction, great, kind of low though. Let's see. My volume's kind of low. Quick shot satisfaction. My audio's low. Don't look low on my screen. Yeah, I mean, that's yeah, we're in 10. I turned it up. I got my 40 dB gain on. You should be good. Test. Oh, you know why? It's the noise gate. Damn. I don't even think I could hear myself the whole time I was talking. It got better a second ago. Yeah, okay. And I couldn't even hear myself in the mic. Stupid. Yeah, it's the noise gate. That's probably why. Because I had the mic over here. And I'm looking at it in the streaming, the audio in the stream. But because I have the noise gate on. So now you should be able to hear me much better. That's probably why people are like, I can't hear him. Shout out to the people watching. I appreciate you guys for watching. Shout out to Quick Shot Satisfaction. It should sound good now. Test. Yeah, I can hear myself in my headphones. If I can hear myself in the headphones, you should be able to hear me on stream. Shout out to this technology. Hey, look, live engagement. I would have never known until I streamed for an hour and then looked at the replay. God damn. But I had to do the whole stream over. I would have too. Still not impressed. In 2019, by the middle of March, viewers watched more than 184 billion minutes of content. The maximum number of concurrent viewers for the same period was 2.6 million. On top of that, there was 55% growth in the average number of concurrent live channels in 2020. Such a huge and engaged audience is hard to turn down. This is Twitch. We're not even 100% looking at everything that's on YouTube. 80% of Twitch users say sponsorships are good for the gaming industry. Okay. What about Ninja? Viewers spend 8 times longer watching live videos than on-demand content. People who are streaming to their TV spend 42 minutes on average watching a live video and only 5.1 minutes if it's on demand. I have always wondered why the live indicator next to a TV program's logo is so bright. People just love it when it's live. People love that live interaction, that live engagement, that ability to talk to the person in chat room and respond to them real time. Let's keep going. And I see that I'm in the way. So let me move over. Okay. So in conclusion, video has become the must-have tool for marketers. I don't need to read their conclusion. I can make my own conclusion. Obviously, from what I've read, the statistics that I've gone over, you can see how important and influential it is to get involved with live streaming and become a live streaming content creator, or even add live streaming to your content library. So we're not even going to get involved with the question of whether or not you can grow a platform with live streaming. We're not even going to get into it. That's an irrelevant question. Obviously, you can. It's just a strategy. You got to do it a type of way. Let's look at The Verge. The appetite for information, man. What's going on? The appetite for live streaming is bigger than ever. We're talking about Twitch now. Let's go back to Twitch. Let's see what they talk about Twitch. According to a fourth quarter report from the streaming tools provider Stream Elements. Now, again, Stream Elements deals with people who use Twitch, deals with people who use YouTube, DLive. Stream Elements gets involved with a lot of different streaming platforms. So it's just not Twitch. It's a streaming tools provider. Stream Elements, the metrics tracker arsenal, GG, the entire industry, it's all good. The entire industry grew an astonishing 12% in the last year. A lot of growth came from Facebook Gaming, which increased its hours watched by a full 210%. And this is just talking about Facebook Gaming. On Facebook Gaming alone, they increased their watch time. The amount of hours watched by 210%. So do you think the one question I would ask people if they're talking about live streaming? I won't ask for beats. Do you think you would benefit in an increase in the middle of that increase of 210% of people that are watching content on the platform they're streaming on? Signing new streamers. While Twitch market share drops slightly, it found a new growth in its non-gaming categories, which is just chatting, which is what I'm doing. Just chatting, talking about things, showing you stuff. And the thing about just chatting is this is what people really love, right? They just love like a laid-back environment. Just talking to the person, chill, having a nice little conversation. Even let me show you. I will change this once I have a better camera, but a lot of people like it, and then you change the lights and you have a nice little conversation, you talk to the people. Okay. So let's just see the numbers. What the Stream Elements report really means is that live streaming is more popular than ever, and that a rising viewership tide really does lift all platforms. Even if we're in the middle of a war for top live streaming talent, streaming site Caffeine wasn't a part of the report, but it officially launched mid-November. I know Caffeine. I think that's important to point out that the war for talent doesn't necessarily mean platforms are competing for the same audiences. The report means that there are more people interested in watching live streams who began to watch them last year. Live streaming's potential, at least right now, is that it's almost mainstream. A lot of people are aware of streamers, at least as a category of online influence, but not as many people have had personal experience watching one. I didn't get it until I watched a few streams and then I got it. And I bet most people are the same. Again, I would argue, when this article came out, I think it came out 2020. I would argue the live streaming became mainstream the moment people like Ninja and Dr. Disrespect signed multi-million-dollar deal just for live streaming. At that point in time, I believe live streaming became mainstream. So live streaming has been mainstream. So the conversation that you can't grow a channel live streaming, or the number, the data speaks for itself, regardless of what I tell you, right? The numbers are there. If live streaming was not important and live streaming wasn't game changing, people wouldn't get paid millions of dollars, wouldn't sign $1 million deals to stream exclusively on platforms. That wouldn't be a thing. Just keep that in mind when you're thinking whether or not you should get involved with live streaming, because live streaming could be very beneficial to you. David Hall, what's going on? What's up? Now, I hope I can. There we go. Okay. Because every time, man, I switch this thing around, I can't get my webcam working and stuff. Always acting up, stuff like that. So we're good now. I look like I'm crossed. I promise I'm. Maybe we're gonna do this. Transform this to horizontal. Okay. Justice. Figure. Camera control. Everything's fine. What's on the docket today? David Hall, we're talking about live streaming and why it's changing the game. I just went over some numbers for live streaming to paint the picture for people that switch this. Sorry, this is something I normally would do off screen, but I can't do it off screen. I want to get the camera in here. So sorry about that. But don't mind me. But anyway, I'm talking about why live streaming is so important and why it's changing the game. I went over the numbers just to rehash one of the biggest points is that majority of content online is consumed in the live streaming format. That is in competition with Hulu, Netflix, all the other video streaming sites. The most preferred destination for live streaming content currently on the market of the internet. Okay, I like the webcam. Webcam looks better. Is YouTube. So when it comes to trying to figure out whether or not you should get involved with live streaming on YouTube, don't look at me and ask me. Just look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Numbers will tell you yes. Data will tell you yes. And if you're not a numbers person, you're not a data person, then the money will tell you yes. Money will say, yes, live streaming is a thing. Live streaming is the way to do. Live streaming can be very beneficial to you once you gain all the understandings and you get everything down pat. Live streaming can be very beneficial, but it can only be beneficial for you if you have the proper strategy, the proper planning integrated into your platform to benefit from it. True, I have all kinds of media subscriptions, but I spend most of my time on YouTube. Right? You could have Hulu, Netflix, Prime, HBO Max, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus. And if it's not a specific thing that you're watching on these platforms, you're watching YouTube videos. And you're probably sometimes watching live stream. So, from a person that's trying to figure out whether or not that you should get into live stream, if you really are interested in doing it, then go ahead and get to it. Right? You can lead the algorithm if you want by just uploading clips of your live stream. You can do that. And no one will stop you from doing a live stream. And one of the biggest things that none of these articles mention is because everyone is on lockdown, long format podcasts are my favorite. Yes, like the Joe Rogan effect, right? If Joe Rogan live streamed his content, he may get a different experience. However, a lot of people listen to podcasts. Pretty much what you're seeing in a live stream is more than likely what you would listen to in a podcast. But instead of listening to it that's already been recorded, you're seeing it live. What most people would do is that then they would then edit the audio of the live stream, re-upload it as a podcast. There you go. Put some sound, audio effects, intro, outro. That's it. Because of lockdown, everyone's home. It was a boom in web broadcasting, web conferencing, which is why streaming devices went out of sale. I mean, we're out of stock. We're upcharged. Mainly the cam link, because you can connect your DSLR to get a better video output. Webcams were out of stock. The webcam I'm using now, the Brio 4K, was out of stock for many months. The cam link was out of stock for many months. The cameras that people used for the live streaming, those were out of stock, and then the prices jumped up. So all of these things affecting the market of equipment. The Go XLR that I got, Joe Rogan was live at one point, wasn't he? Then he would. No, I don't believe he was ever live. Joe Rogan has done his stuff recorded. It's always been pre-recorded stuff. I think it would be dope if he live streamed, though, to be honest. I think if he live streamed, he would do numbers close to, if not more than, Dr. Disrespect the first couple weeks when he came back to you. To be honest with you, Joe Rogan would crush it. Everyone's doing live seminars now. So everyone's going live. Hey, DJ LaFave! I don't have any of my effects live on my board. All I got this for you.
Shout out to DJ LaFave in the building.
Shout out. You think the Spotify deal was a mistake? No. Spotify, quiet as kept. You didn't hear this from me. Quiet as kept. Spotify is going to be probably going to be a big contender when it comes to live streaming and content as a competitor with YouTube. Quiet is kept. Keep an eye on it. Quiet is kept. Spotify is lining themselves up to be a competitor of YouTube. Not right now. But the acquisition of Joe Rogan and him deleting about 1 billion worth of views on his channel. Yeah, he deleted 1 billion views on his channel. Means that Spotify has the ability to pull the biggest talent from YouTube and make them exclusive on Spotify. Once Spotify is already working on this right now to include video uploads into their platform. Quiet as kept. It ain't even his Benz. She spends his Benjamins at the mall with her friends. Bars for days. Let's see what I got.
That. No, I don't want to do that. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna do this. Okay, we cooking. All right. We're gonna do this. Oh my God. Why this Steph? This ain't even his bench. She spends his Benjamins at the mall with her friends. Oh snap. Yeah. So once Spotify figures out the whole web uploading, hosting situation with the sky's the limit, man. The sky's the limit. Instead of artists uploading their videos on Vivo, exclusive to Spotify. Instead of artists having YouTube channels, exclusive exclusive to Spotify. Working out with their management contract. So, yeah, Spotify's coming. Not right now, but keep an eye on them. And again, if you are a live streamer, a podcaster, and you know Spotify may be the move, low key, set your whole entire content strategy up so that when that happens, you just ease on in. Just ease on in. Just ease on in. Don't you worry, nothing. We won't be alone. Let me stop. The Spotify use ads on free content. I am not 100% certain on that. I do know that I do have a lot of ads, even though I asked for not see an ad, and they'll show you ads anyway. I'm not 100% certain on that. Now, I want to play something as part of this live stream because I have people in there. I want to hear people's opinion, and I'll play it. See if I can find the video. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find this video, and we're gonna put this up here. And I want to ask you guys a question. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Right. So this is me on we gotta fix the damn thing. Sorry, we gotta fix it. This is live. Okay, this is live. All right, this is what happens when you're live. So let me see if I can find
in the computer with 3090 because the
initial audience is that they're coming in the game with professional work. Yeah, a really good machine. So, but they you'll
out of it if you just encourage people to just create instead of,
you know, all of those things. Worry about having the correct information that who people don't understand. What is the benefit? Most clicks. So
I'm just trying to find the comment he made so I can play it back.
right? So saying to
and big space in the financial space, even the Hall of Game, Black men in Atlanta, stable thing you can do for me to make money off of you.
people into
Okay, so he made a comment in this live stream, and I'm trying to figure out how far back it was. He made a comment about live streaming. I just want to play it back. I can't find
If the topic is good, like let's say if you're talking about those people, most
gaming.
you make some good points.
The stuff going on. So if I was to clip 5 minutes of my live stream, like because no one's
Switching to the Adobe Cloud and Adobe Premiere, don't because so YouTube's gonna say, well, this, and then all streams. There's some maybe.
because I've heard you say that.
Go ahead. About 7 or 8 videos.
Is that because I've heard you say that a lot, and the problem with this is that it's a strategy.
You know, or African diaspora.
Okay, so here we go. So this is something. So this O'Shea. So something he said a lot is that you can't grow a channel live streaming, and you know it's more about uploads and stuff like that. So we're gonna play me asking him this question because he's 158.16 because he came into the stream saying.
So if there are topics for today, and all my editors, you know, there are certain concepts I use. Celebrity Drunk is one that wants to work in his time zone, like starting around 7 p.m. You know, struggle will try to only switch into for my channel.
Strategy. So,
Okay, so here we go.
What a lot of people do is they don't switch up their content strategy. So they just keep the long 2-hour streams up. Yeah, you won't grow your channel with 2-hour stream because no one's going to come back and watch a 2-hour stream. The key is to take clips of that 2-hour stream and redistribute that on your channel as individual clips to appease the algorithm and the watch time of new people that come to your channel. So the big streamers that are all over the platform and on Twitch, what they do is they'll clip their streams from Twitch, upload them to YouTube, do all the edits, the graphical jump cuts, all the YouTubey stuff, and they'll just repurpose sections of those streams as new clips. So if you take a 2-hour or 4-hour live stream, you can constantly reclip that up and redistribute it on your channel as individual clips. And that's how you can build your channel with live streaming and appease the YouTube algorithm with individual uploads for view time and duration. Like someone that does that, people can that are probably subscribed to is Lou Later from Unbox Therapy.
I said BS. Well, not BS, but to each their own. I don't edit a darn thing. I mean, it's different for everyone, but I haven't edited a single video on my channel. Absolutely. And then again, you don't have to, right? There's a strategy for everything. It doesn't have, it's not this works for this and this is how you have to do it. Like it just depends on how it benefits your program. Your program may not even need to edit a video and re-upload, right? So again, it doesn't, there's no cookie cut sample staple that everyone has to replicate, right? Everyone has their own platform, own program to follow.
He has a channel where he does like a panel when it comes to that went on, because like everyone's just there's not much you can really do.
You make some good points there. But here's where I would disagree.
Andrew Mo Money has a financial channel and he does that with his 3 to 4 live streams. Yeah, again, that's another. These are just options, right? Like you have options, like you have audibles on a football game, right? You have it played and you have a set of audibles that you can run. You don't have to always run, the quarterback doesn't always have to run the same play. He can call an audible if he's something that he doesn't like. And then he has a list of plays that he can change out to depending on the situation. Same thing with your content strategy. You don't have to clip your streams up and re-upload them. You could just benefit from just uploading your live stream. Or you can take one live stream and recycle the content as a smaller upload to fill out your channel. There's no wrong way. It's just the way that works for you at the moment and benefits you and your community the most. So let's listen to what he says now.
Those people most likely already have a built-in base, and they're already good. I hate to say this, but Kevin Samuels is
Okay, I have a noise gate on, and okay, so here's what we're gonna do now. Because I realized the noise gate. I try to put the mic away from my face. You know what it is? I think I have the noise gate on the mic. So we're going to turn the gate off on the mic. No, it's the noise gate. I have a noise gate on. Yeah. I actually just checked. It was 2 noise gates on, one on the Go XLR and one on OBS. So test. One on OBS and one on Go XLR. So I just turned the Go XLR noise gate off. Sometimes I can't tell because I'm looking at the input on OBS and it looks good. But again, I can't hear the feedback in my ear sometimes. So yeah, I turned the noise gate off on the Go XLR. Sounds much better. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes even with me trying to be as technical as I can be, sometimes I miss things. Perfect. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Look at that. We are family. Streaming with my streamers and be anyway, boy, we've been there, right? Streaming struggles, man. That's it, boy. Anyway,
an anomaly where he has such a unique, powerful product with his show that makes him stand out so much. He's the only person I've seen that's got on.
Okay, we're gonna come back to this one.
And they're already good. But here's where I would disagree. Those people most likely already have a built-in base, and they're already good.
Now, my question to the people in the chat room is this, based on what he just said just now. do you think that any content strategy, do you think that a content strategy favors the actual strategy from the content creator or the fan base that they have? Because he just said that the only reason why a certain strategy works for a certain content creator because they have a built-in base. You never have a built-in base. You have to build your fan base. Nothing is there for you. You have to make your fan base. Let me know if you agree and disagree in the chat room.
But Kevin Samuels is an anomaly where he has such a unique, powerful product with his show that makes him stand out so much.
And the thing about Kevin Samuels, who don't know, Kevin Samuels is a live streamer. There's nothing terribly unique with what he does. Again, it's just the strategy and taking advantage of the moment when it comes. Like, if you have a video that goes viral, but you don't have you have nothing on your channel, you're not going to benefit from the subs and those views. Like, if you have a video that gets 10 million views, right? But you have no content on your channel, you could probably get 10, 20,000 subs, but those people won't watch your content because you don't have a base and you're not making content where people are going to stay and engage with you. The strategy should fit your audience. It's always about what your audience likes what will get you clicks. Viewing time, if that strategy works, then you go with it. Exactly. Having a built-in audience does give you a little bit of wiggle room, but I think it's always goes with what does your audience respond to the most. Exactly. Well, the big channels are successful, so they got something right. Again, they're successful because of the timing and how they built their channels, right? Nothing is automatically successful, especially if you're talking about channels that were around from 2010 to 2009. So you got to factor all of these things in. For me, I guess it's like this. I have a few videos that get about 500 views a day, maybe 4 to 5 strong tutorials. Those are the big money makers, $1 to $2 a day. Boom. Again. Let's continue.
He's the only person I've seen that's got on with a live stream, from his pre-recorded to a live stream. What people are doing now are just live streaming.
So my live streams are all about me just exploring, having fun, and building with the community. So again, so he's saying like, Kevin Samuels is all about, the live streaming, going from the pre-record to live stream. Again, he's talking about a sector that, for a better word, the people aren't that much creative. They're not that technologically savvy when it comes to live streaming on a grander scale, right? So the feedback that the game that I soak up from other live stream are like bigger channels that have more diverse content strategies. We're talking about like maybe Dr. Disrespect. We're talking about live streaming professional, the live streaming for pro channel. Your channel is growing, bro. That's great. I appreciate it. What's up, Kevin Kelly? Welcome on. Like, see, when I'm talking about live stream, I'm talking about like the people who signed the $1 million contracts to talk about live streaming and stuff like that too. Like, I'm pulling from what they're doing and trying to use it in my, incorporate all that stuff into what my whole strategy and production value is. So what he's talking about is just people who just like do StreamYard and just talk for 8 hours. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to like when it comes to talking about live streaming, you have to expand your outlook when it comes to the content that you're consuming, because there's a huge fucking ocean when it comes to live stream. Again, 70% of content on YouTube is consumed content. Let me get the number back. Let's get to the number. Hold on. We're not gonna guess it. We're gonna pull it up. Live streaming statistics reveal 70% prefer it over other platforms. So 70% of people consuming live streaming content prefer YouTube over all other platforms, and live streaming grew and is projected to grow by about 127% by 2025. And we're only in 2020. and that number has doubled since 2019. So again, hey bro, what's going on, Zero? So again, factor in your head. Don't follow me. Just think about the numbers. If something has doubled from 2019 before we even got into the pandemic, and we are just a year into the pandemic, and numbers have nearly tripled, where do you think the projected growth of live streaming could possibly take you going to 2022, 23, 24, and 25? Just think about it. The big streamers, they are big because they made their own path. Exactly. They made their own path. There is never a path for you. No one can put you on to a path. You have to make your path. You have to make the content. You have to live stream. You have to have the quality, the production. You have to cultivate the fan base. You have to communicate with the fan base. You have to engage with the fan base. You have to provide value to your fan base. You have to establish what your fan base is. These are all the things that you have to do. None of these things are built in for you. None of these things are here just for you. Okay, if you have a fan base that's built for you, then if you don't produce, then you will lose that fan base, as I have seen many people do before. Authenticity sells. I dig it. Yep. Remember, it was easier to get subscribers back when YouTube first started than it is today. There's more competition now than there was in the beginning. So people, again, yeah. So that's the one thing I try to break down when people start talking about older channels like an MKBHD or Unbox It. That any channel that was around from like 2010, I don't want to hear nothing about them having a big platform. I don't want to hear that, right? Because if you had a channel in 2007, you've been live streaming now, you're probably going to have at least 1 million subscribers, maybe, right? Because YouTube didn't operate the way it does now. YouTube operates differently from the way it was before than it is now. There's a lot of things that they do in the background that affects channels and the growth and the subscribers and stuff like that. So before, it was really great. It was really easy. All you do is make videos, great videos, entertaining, consistent videos, and you would have got subscribers. Now it's different. The algorithm sends people here, sends people there. They don't like a thumbnail here. They don't like the title here. You said something in the video, the caption says you said this, it sends them there. You have a bunch of stuff in the channel, they don't know who to it's a whole shit show. I just want to wrap that up. So when people are talking about channels and because they have platforms, because they succeeded and they got something right, what they got right was the timing. That's what they got right. It was the timing. Okay, that's the timing. If you're the first person to make videos talking about tech on a platform, and you've been doing it for 12 years, there's a high possibility that you're going to be one of the most respected people in the platform talking about tech if you're still doing that. A la MKBHD. Okay, let's continue.
The number one problem is the live stream is not even good. Because, people are like playing music for a certain time. You have niggas on panels. So, yeah, what you're saying works theoretically if the content is very good, which normally it's not. If you're good, then you can do that. If it's something people can follow, you can do that. If the topic is good, like let's say if you're talking about feminism, for example, and you have a debate or something like that, or
so this conversation is going more into personal perspective than actual I can't say facts. There's not much facts. This is more about opinion based right here, right? So again, my stance is whatever you do, there's a strategy that you can imply. There's a strategy that you can put into place, a better word. Whatever you do, there's a strategy that you can put into place to make it better. My stance is I'm not going to tell you that you can't do anything. You could do whatever you want on the platform as long as it's under the terms and service, as long as you're not being detrimental emotionally or physically abusing the other people. You can do that kind of content, but there's a way that you can do it to make it better. Anything that you do on YouTube, there's a way to make it better. Everything has like my dad says, it takes it's strategy. You need strategy. I think success is different for everyone, especially on a platform with so many creators. SMT doesn't have the most subscribers, but he is a telecom GOAT. Yeah, SMT is a telecom GOAT. Yes. And everyone knows that. Yes. Sneed, is a telecom goat, and everyone knows it. And Sneed has a very active. He doesn't. I mean, the term doesn't have a lot of subscribers is it's confusing because a person can see a person with 300,000 subscribers and say that's a smaller channel. Like, what? So the subscriber small channel things, yeah, I can't really get into that. It's confusing to me. Well, it's not confusing. It just doesn't match up really well when people are trying to describe things when it comes to YouTube channels. But Sneed has a very active subscriber base. When I first interacted with Sneed and I saw that Sneed had like, what was it? Like 90, 80 people in the chat room. I'm like, damn, Sneed got a lot of people in his chat room. He was under at that time, he was under 10,000 subscribers. I said, what? You under 10,000? You got this many people in the chat room? I would have swore you had 20. Well, that's what happens when you have a fan base. You have a dedicated fan base. You have a fan base that's linked directly to the content that you make. It's an engine that keeps on purring, baby. It's like that baby just purring, right? That's what happens. So again, when it comes to the live streaming thing, he's talking about feminism. You have people playing music. Again, live streaming is about the intro and the outro and the in between, which all involves the music. Okay? So you can have a live stream. You could, but it helps with the music, right? People love the music. Give the people what they want. It gets the people going, right? So again, I try not to get too much into the personal perspectives like of what I think about the content. I just whenever someone consult with me, I just say, listen, whatever you want to do, you can do it and you can make it better than what you're doing now. Simple.
Like a Dr. Umar Johnson versus Roland Martin or something like that. You could take a piece of that and then put it up if it's good. But the problem is people are splicing up stuff that's not good. There is no direction for the strategy, no direction for the demographic, and then people put their efforts into all of that. The stream is like 6, 7 hours, and you're trying to splice it up, and then it's still no good. So you have to be good. The live stream has to have, number one, a market for it. A lot of YouTubers don't understand this. YouTube.
Okay. That's enough of that. So I just wanted that part about the live streaming. I just wanted to get into the part about the live streaming. So again, the question I'm gonna pose to the chat room for the people who's watching and still watching is, do you think if you were to live stream, there are various strategies that you can implicate or use or put into your live streaming? I need a pop filter. I'll probably pop somebody in drums right. Pop. See, that's what happens when you don't have a dedicated pop filter. That's why I try to talk away from it sometimes. Do you not think that there's multiple strategies available to you to grow your live stream? I'm just asking a question. Do you think that there are multiple strategies available to you that you could use to grow your channel or grow your platform if you were to live stream content? I've ignored, let me see what he says. I've ignored if other content creators try to tell me on how to run my channel. I've done well by my own standards and it's working. Again, success is a variable that is determined by the standards that you set for yourself. Okay? So your standards, your variables of success, what you consider to be successful for you, is different than what another person considers to be successful for you, for them. It's just different. You can't hold yourself to someone else's standards and someone else can't hold you to their standards. Yes, there are definitely multiple strategies on live streaming. Like some person, like shout out to Scoop, right? Bionic Scoop. Like Scoop would celebrate a 300 subscriber milestone, which is a great thing coming from zero, right? Me, I didn't celebrate the last time I celebrated a milestone on my channel was when I was at 500 subs, I believe, right? Because in my head, my goal my first goal that I want to celebrate on my channel when I get there is 1,000. Then I'll celebrate every thousand marker until I get to 5,000, and I want to get to 5,000 by the end of the year. 5,000 subscribers on the channel. So those are my standards of success for this year, for this platform, for this channel, would be for 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if I blew past that, that's even better. And like, I would love to blow past 5,000. What? Right? So, and I can't tell you that if you don't get to 1,000, if you're not celebrating 1,000, then that's not successful for you. You have to hold yourself to your own standards that you set for yourself, your own goals that you set for yourself. But coming back again to the live streaming things, some people would say, "Oh, CoVa, you ain't growing. What are you doing, CoVa? You got what was it? What the highest tonight was about 6, I think. You got 6 people watching you. You ain't doing nothing, CoVa. You ain't going nowhere. Right? You ain't getting nowhere." But then I would say, that's fine. The show keeps on going. Regardless of how many people is watching this live stream, my live streams have been almost close to been averaging 100 of view, 100 of video, and that's good for me because I haven't seen that since 2018 maybe. And I only had a streak of that for like 9 videos. So my last couple uploads have been getting 100 views per upload, trending up. So that's great. So if 6 people watch it now and then 121 watch it later, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. So I think what I'm gonna do is, again, I like to talk about the gear and the software too. So I like talking about the hardware for streaming. Like, that's something I like to drill into people. I like to talk about the hardware, the software, the gear, the equipment about live streaming, because I love it. That's why I buy the gear. Like the Ashton Stealth is new. Let's see if we get the boom arm in there. Okay, so we got the boom arm in here. The boom arm is new. I'm trying to figure out how to get the capture card. Let me tell you something right now. The GoPro, man, listen. The GoPro as a webcam, fuego, okay? Fuego. Looks amazing. So I'm going to incorporate the dual streaming setup. I may have to get a tripod for the GoPro tomorrow to something. I have to get something for it, right? Because I want to use it. Because it looks so fucking... It's so crispy. I'm telling you. 0 laughing. Oh, got the hiccups. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Make sure that you hit the like button on the way in and share if you like it. I appreciate that. Again, one of the biggest things that people could do for me if they're watching my content is hit the like button and share it out. Hell, I'd appreciate that more outside of a subscription if you did that. Definitely. If you shared my stuff out on your platforms and you hit that like button, man, I would appreciate that 10 times over subscription. But if you want to subscribe, I ain't gonna stop you now. If you want to subscribe, I ain't gonna stop you. No sirree, I ain't gonna stop you now one bit now. Hold on, let me see if we got some auto tune. I ain't stopping. I ain't stopping. If you want to subscribe, I ain't stopping. Oh, yeah, the Ash, man, let me tell you something, man. This mic is a bad boy, man. I'm done. Let me tell you something, man. This Ashton Stealth, man, this is a bad boy. You know what it is? I got this in the ribbon setting. Let me see how you test. Now, this is the V1 setting. I don't like this. I don't like the way it sounds in my ear. It's very dynamic-y. I don't really like the way this sounds. This is the V2 setting. This is the V2 for the female vocal. This is the guitar setting. And this is the dark ribbon setting. Now they say the dark ribbon setting gives you that deep radio sound. The only reason why I like using the dark ribbon setting is because I use VST filters that boost the mids. So all the mids in my vocal pattern right now is boosted. So the dark ribbon setting brings in all the bass and the low ends, and it matches everything fucking perfectly. And I've tested my voice. The darker the ribbon setting, the sweeter. Miss Parker. Yo, right? The darker the ribbon setting, the sweeter the juice. DJ LaFave, you ain't told no lie. We're gonna play some Tony anthems, right? DJ LaFave ain't told not a single lie. Miss Parker don't know. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Stupid. It's the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Okay, well, she darker than a motherfucker too. Walking around in them shorts. She just don't know. But she know what she doing. Yo. Yo, but yeah, man. Man, this mic is a bad boy, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, and it look cool as hell on the camera, man. Like, got the mic in the camera. We got the mic in the camera. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'm a whole fool. Yeah, man. But that's why I got the mic, man. The mic look fire, and it has the vocal pattern. And I would have never thought I'd use the ribbon setting, because the ribbon setting without the treatment sounds like garbage, right? Without the treatment, it sounds horrible. Like, why would you use that for live stream? But then when I tweaked all my settings and my VST filters, I got about 5 VST filters on the mic right now. And after I put everything in, I heard it in V1, and I did not like the sound. I could not get with it. I switched that to the ribbon setting. I said, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I put that thing to the ribbon setting. I was like, yes! We cooking with grease, baby. About to have me on the phone with G Fuel, like,
Excuse me, G Fuel. I have the setup, I have the mic, and I have the camera and the nano lease. What I don't have in front of me is the contract. Please send it over to my assistant. Thank you. Excuse me, G Fuel, these are not the numbers we agreed to. No, sir, these aren't the numbers that we agreed to. I'm sorry. Who do you think I am? Do you think that this is a 2-bit operation that we're running over here? This is premium live streaming content, sir. I'm sorry. Come talk business with me when you're ready to do business. Goodbye.
bang the phone on. Google, why are you deleting my comments? It depends on what you're saying, right? Because I put some filters on there in the comment section. It depends on what you're saying. It depends on what you're saying, because Google's been turning up a little bit when it comes to moderating chat rooms ever since the Biden came into office. So definitely that's Google. I don't have many things banned. I have the regular words, curse words, gorilla, ape, banana emojis. when the racist. I didn't say nothing bad. I know it's Google. It's probably Google. You know, because the racists coming to your channel, they start spamming banana and watermelon and fried chicken. I'm sorry, like not everybody eats fried chicken and watermelon. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry to break that to you now. Sorry to break it to you, Bucky. We don't eat fried chicken and watermelon over here. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. We don't eat like that over here. It says it's Google. Yeah, it's Google doing it. Google, you know, they mark certain channels. Oh, your channel is a channel that will moderate the. Yeah, you know, that's how Google does it, man. You know, like I said before, you sometimes your channel can be on a little list and they monitor your channel for things, and you just get a check mark. Oh, is this channel? Let's see what they talking about in the comments. Okay, boop, and you get the little mark, and then they'll moderate your comments like that. But anyway, before I wrap it up, does anybody got any questions for your boy CoVa that I can answer right now? Anyone got a question for your boy? Before I wrap it up, I'm going to follow the stream up with more on hardware, software. I like talking about hardware and software, so I'm probably going to follow up tomorrow with hardware and software tomorrow. For live streaming and stuff like that, I'm probably going to run outside and get me a tripod for this GoPro, man, because I want to set the dual PC streaming up with this GoPro. Y'all going to see the difference when I use the GoPro. And that's not even like a DSLR mirrorless camera. I've seen more white people at chicken. Man, listen. Okay? Listen. I've seen white people fuck up a bucket of chicken. I'm saying mash a bucket of chicken, boy. I'm telling you. I done seen white folks tear up. Matter of fact, I seen Asians, man, Koreans with their chicken. Boy, them Koreans, they'll bust them chicken. I love, and I'm half white. Man, you seen Koreans tear up Korean barbecue, boy? What? Man, they tear that shit up. I'm telling you, yo. I'm telling you, man, they tear it up. Okay? You hear me? Would you ever feel insecure about being black or half black? Eating some fried chicken, man, you would be surprised the other races of people that will bust down chicken, boy. And some of them, and a lot of people too, they eat the bones too, man. Like, maybe sucking the marrow. Maybe sucking the marrow out the bone. Right? You be looking like, damn, that poor chicken. Right, they smack right on average. And you yeah. I'm telling you, man. Okay? Don't you feel insecure about eating fried chicken. There's other races and groups of nationalities of people that they body chicken. So it ain't just you. I had to hit myself with the bleep button. Man, one day, man, Susan Wojcinski gonna come up in this live stream and she gonna be like, I'm gonna hit y'all right now. Watch this. Watch this. She gonna be like,
Excuse me. Excuse me, CoVa. We would like to talk to you about your insensitive comments on your previous live stream dated March 4th, 2021. In said live stream, you said a number of things that can be taken as inoffensive or insensitive to particular groups of people. Now, under YouTube terms of service, we have outline several instances where this can lead to strikes or even terminations on your channel. The following actions will need to happen in order for you to keep your channel and prevent it from being terminated. 1. Don't talk about people eating fried chicken. 2. Don't talk about particular groups of racial ethnicities. 3. Don't say anything about how people, on average, do something based on their ethnical identity. Once you fix these things on your channel, we'll think about taking you off the list. Thank you. This is Suzy Wojcinski. You can reach me at 69 420 eggplant.
Oh my god. Yeah, what's wrong with me? Yeah, I ain't, and you know what? And the funny thing is, not a single person sitting up there saying, "See over, you retarded." Y'all just gonna sit up there and let me be retarded on the mic like that, right? Y'all terrible. I've noticed that the stereotypes that are placed on black people are really what people that made the stereotypes actually do. Yes. 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 Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate you guys for showing up, because I have a lot of things that be going on in the background, and I sometimes cannot get to this. Yeah, you're going to let you do that. Yeah, you're going to let you do that. You're going to let me do it.
You don't let me do nothing. I'm a strong, independent black woman, and can no man tell me what to do. You better get your life.
Okay, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Anyway, oh my goodness. We had a nice one. I'm going to follow this up tomorrow. We're going to be talking about this again. We're going to be talking about the hardware and the software. Tonight, why live streaming has changed the game. We showed you the numbers. We talked about the deets. We gave you the deets, the information. Do with what you do. What you want with the information, that is up to you. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of me too. We're going to follow this up again tomorrow night with talking about software and hardware. So it's going to be why live streaming has changed the game part 2. And I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow night. So without further ado, loosen up in the shoulders, baby. My name is CoVa the Technician. We got very technical tonight. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Birdman hands. We had a great show. Shout out to DJ LaFave, Zero the Infinite, David Hall, all the people that came through and said what's up. I appreciate that. I think I'm definitely on YouTube list, but oh well. Later, bro. Later, DJ LaFave. Go hit DJ LaFave up, man. He do the DJ with the music, and DJ LaFave got the he be doing the most on OBS, man. I can't even keep up with him, boy. I tell you that much. See you on the Discord. Y'all gotta hit your Discord. DJ LaFave do the most on OBS. Y'all go subscribe to DJ LaFave. He got the deets. Anyway, my name is CoVa the Technician. I'm out. Goodbye.
issues, we just keep it down, down inside. Yeah, you and I, both longing for expression for the things we like, but we stay quiet. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh yeah, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. Let yourself be in you. We're holding back each other in the things we do. It's all so blue. Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete? Just you and me. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh. If you ever feel alone, 'cause yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone. In a second, I'll be right there. Turn around, let it rain. Turn around and let it rain on me. Don't you be afraid. Just follow me. You don't need no space. Just follow me. Like a mirror, you reflect me. Like a Friday night on the weekend, I feel blessed and free. I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go. Baby, why you gotta go? Like a mirror, you reflect me. I just don't want this moment to end. Jump into that car tonight. I'm not leaving without a fight. Now you're always on my mind. Turn around, hold me tight. Turn around and we will be alright. Don't you be afraid. Just follow me. You don't need no space. Just follow me. Like a mirror, you reflect me. Like a Friday night on the weekend, I feel blessed and free.
I'm on the move, can't stop me if you try. Coasting on now, baby, it's just me, myself, and I. 'Cause I'm on the move, every step is by design. It's only up from here till the moment I die.
I've been on the move, I never saw myself ever coming so far. Taking small steps, I was trying to find my groove. Yeah, I know that I was off to a really slow start, but now I'm running. Never looking back, I'm going towards where the sun is. Even if it blinds me, I'll find peace inside.
I will never leave you.
one day I'm hoping that you will be mine. Turn my life around. Wow. So where do we go when everything feels like it?
You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm janked up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm janked up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it.
I came over, I ain't sober, I'm still drunk, that's hangover. Might run it back when this page over. You the best thing, I done slaved over. Gon' arch you back and been way over. It's overdue for that understressing. Over him, now you underdressing. Call me up and I come finessing. Like, ooh, we shot it, what it do, what it don't. Baby, you a queen, you can move how you want. You was rocking with me when I couldn't stay afloat. They ain't never saying nothing wavy to a boat. Like, eyes up, look at me, now I'm the captain. Brought the camera, time for action. Split the legs just like a fraction. Tuck the napkin, time for snacking. You a mother meal. Tell me that it's mine, baby, tell me that it's real. Hit it to the max, well, tell me how it feel. It's gonna be a minute, cause I'm in it for the thrill. Make her feel like heaven, she gon' put me in the wheel. And willingly, I wanna do anything she wanna do. I ain't even wanna boo, but this is what the karma do. It's hard to be apart from you, cause ooh, I
Love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here.